Good morning, good morning. It's Saturday the 3rd of February and you join me on the ancient Roman road, Ashwell Street near Royston. I'm just going out for a long run. Don't know how long it will be because I'm testing out my mojo. I'm going to update you on where I am with the 5k PB attempt, and I'm going to tell you about 5 races that I've actually booked over the next 5 months, all of them trails. Come along and hear all about them. Isn't that fantastic? That was evil. Got all tingly. Where's this? Can I finish? More bog. You find out what you're made of. Frying bacon. What's your opinion on solar panels then? Blight on the countryside? Is it an essential part of our green energy agenda that still allows wildlife to flourish and lets farmers graze things like sheep? Let me know. As if to prove a point, there's a pair of red kites just around here. Magnificent birds, I think. Morning, gang! Hello! Morning, everybody! Morning! So let's get the mojo issue out of the way. How am I doing with that? Well, okay. Not perfect, I think I'm getting there. I still find it really hard to get out after work and do a run. So I'm not going to do the 5k PB attempt. I will try a 5k and see where I'm at. For me, it's not really about speed. For me, it's about enjoying the countryside. And I've got 5 races all around half marathon distance, all trails, all of which I'm going to love whether I have to walk them or not. And let me tell you all about them. When I looked at a map of all the places I'd run over the last 2 years and showed you on videos, I realised there were a few gaps, because I plotted them on a map and had a look, and quite clearly I need to go to Scotland, I need to look at the Peak District, I need to do North Wales, I need to go farther up to the northwest. Yes, I'll still do runs in the south, but when I chose my runs for this particular group, I decided I'd try and fill a few of those gaps as well. So what about May's Run then? Well, May's Run is on May the 6th, that first bank holiday Monday in England, and it's in Winchester. It's called the Big Way Round, same series as Big Heat, which I did in 2022. Big Way Round is a circular half marathon around Winchester. I think the route's going to be mainly green lanes like we're on now, but there will be a bit of up and down because I know something about that area, as I worked there on a farm in the late 80s, and this run actually takes me past that farm. So I'm going to run past fields that I ploughed back in those days. Love it if you could join me on that one. So April's run, Sunday the 28th of April. I'm going up to Scotland, going north of the border again. Haven't been up since the Edinburgh half marathon last year. It's 15 miles around the Balmoral estate in Aberdeenshire. Really looking forward to that, and completely different to this kind of terrain, so I better get fit for that, eh? I do love a good view. I can remember when I was a kid in the car, my parents would say, look at that wonderful view. And I go, oh yeah, whatever, it's just country. But now I love it. And I don't mind if it's beautiful, wide, flat views like this. And you can just revel in the wide open space and the expanse of sky. Or whether it's hillier. And that brings me to the second run in March. Saturday, I think, March the 23rd, where I'm going up to the Peak District, and I'm going to a reservoir called Derwent Water. There's a significance to Derwent Water that links back to the Storm the Fort run. If you saw that video, you'd know that they tried to test the bouncing bomb prototype on Bream Down and they weren't successful. But Derwent Water in the Peak District is where they actually took the Lancaster bombers and they were able to practice flying just 50 feet above the water. And they desperately needed to practice because the instruments of the day weren't accurate enough to let them do that. So they came up with a genius idea, which I'll tell you more about on that run. But yes, 23rd of March, Peak District, Derwent Water, the Dambusters 10. So the first run I've got planned is the 3rd of March. I'm heading down to Fordingbridge, which is Hampshire. Now I know I've been to Hampshire before. This is right the west side of Hampshire, close to the Dorset, Wiltshire borders. And there I'm doing a run called Up on the Downs. And I'm expecting it to be a bit like this. Big, rolling, exposed downland. It's trail half again. And we should get some impressive views if the weather's nice, but it is the 3rd of March. And having worked on a farm lambing sheep on the Wiltshire Downs in March, April, back in the day, I can tell you that when the wind blows and the weather's bad, it's pretty atrocious. So either way, it's going to be a good tale to tell. And let's hope the sun shines for some of it and we get to see some good stuff, eh? And the final run of this block is June's run, and I don't have any terrain to match that, so I'm just running up a long hill because June's run, it's the Cheddar Gorge Challenge, a trail half around the amazing Cheddar Gorge in Somerset, and it's going to be fabulous. The views should be absolutely awesome. But in the meantime, I'm running out of breath now, so I shall let you see this racehorse and I'll carry on running. So there we have it, the next 5 major planned runs. I'll probably do more ad hoc ones as I see fit, but those are the main ones, and I'd really love it if you wanted to come along, join me on some of those. Let me take you through them again. So Sunday the 3rd of March, Up on the Downs, trail half from Fordingbridge on the Hampshire-Wiltshire borders. Saturday the 23rd of March, the Dambusters 10 on Derwent Water in the Peak District. Sunday the 28th of April, run Balmoral, 15 miles in the countryside around Aberdeen. Monday the 6th of May, big way round, trail half, Winchester, one of England's former historic capitals. And finally, Sunday the 9th of June, Cheddar Gorge Challenge in East Somerset. And they all need hills, so let's do another one. How lucky am I? Site of special scientific interest that we're on. Iron Age burial mounds from 2,500 years ago. Incredible views over Cambridgeshire. I've got Wimpole Hall up at the top there. I can see across to Sandy in Bedfordshire. Over there I can see Addenbrooke's Hospital glistening on the horizon. I can see 15 miles in some directions. Just how lucky am I to have this on my doorstep and the physical and mental capability to be able to enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed today's run. I certainly have. Hopefully we're getting back to some sensible mileage. December and January have been a bit pants on that. Try to give this a thumbs up, that'd be lovely. Helps YouTube, share it with other runners. And of course, if you don't want to miss any of those runs, do feel free to click the subscribe button. And if you click the notifications bell, you'll get an email that'll tell you when I post another video. So thanks once again for joining me. Enjoy your running, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.